There's that joke where if you're a 10 in your hometown, you'll be a 7 in LA. It's a different world. I'm Dr. Anita Patel, and I'm a board-certified plastic surgeon in Beverly Hills, California. When people hear that I'm a Beverly Hills plastic surgeon, there's a mixed response. Some are very positive and some are negative. I think a lot of it has to do with that individual's take on the concept of plastic surgery. Some people believe in it, some don't. Today's the 14th, right? This is the chart for the patient that we're operating on today. We'll start with patient coming for CoolSculpt, which is all under very tightly controlled temperature, so it'll only freeze the fat cells and your body will then clear them out. And then we have another patient who's coming for a breast augmentation. Maybe we should go over the newest before and afters we're adding.
Okay.
I came to California to train in plastic surgery at the University of Southern California. Beverly Hills appealed to me because it's known as a place to be for plastic surgery. Hi, how are you? For the CoolSculpt procedure, the first thing we do is we actually pinch the areas that we're planning to treat to see how much volume is there. If they don't have enough fat to freeze, they're not a good candidate. All right? How does it feel?
Oh, really? Feels like an animal is eating it.
So now that she's set up with the CoolSculpting machine in place, we'll come back in an hour and take it off. I feel like I'm getting this healthy sandwich and I always eat the chips first. Some days you actually do have time to have lunch, and other days you're trying to take a bite and then you run and see a patient, come back, have another bite, but it's just the way the days go. Her CoolSculpt has been on for an hour now, so we'll go and remove it. It looks like a stick of butter, but once she's done massaging it, it won't look like a stick of butter. You might feel swollen for a little while, but then it'll go down.
Why is that?
So your body will clear out the fat cells that have been destroyed, and then it's tightening over the lower volume.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. See you soon. So, are you feeling ready?
Yeah.
When a patient is presenting for their surgery date for breast augmentation, I come in and go over the procedure. Just gonna mark up here. Then we do skin markings for the incision. Say we think we want to do a 400cc implant, you can actually get multiple shapes of that 400cc implant. So some will lay flatter, some will lay a little bit fuller, and some will be really full. Any questions so far?
Okay.
Okay. What makes me one of the best plastic surgeons is I truly just really care about each person that's coming in, and I don't like creating this cookie cutter image with the same nose or the same cheekbones or whatever, because I think you should celebrate each person's individual beauty. And that is different for everybody. It's not the same look. I'm just gonna get ready. You don't have to wear shoe covers, but I'd rather, just so you don't get any, blood or fluid on the shoes. I guess I'm very much a germaphobe in a way, but I like everything to be clean and orderly. In terms of the types of people seeking plastic surgery, it used to be a thing exclusive for the rich and famous, but a lot of people actually save away bit by bit, and it may take them 3 years, but they'll get a full facelift, including a brow lift of $25,000 if you total all of that up. That come in, a male patient requested a much larger nose, like an elephant trunk. I said, well, clearance from your psychiatrist. And he will take a bunch of temporary sizers to assess what size you want to give that. I don't know, I never know what to do because they have no idea how much I make, but there is this assumption that you must make so much more than them. Before I went into plastic surgery, I didn't really, it's been holding them back in a way. It's that last thing that they needed to kind of move on with life and get their confidence back. I do have a really, really strong sweet tooth that I always thought I would outgrow, but somehow that hasn't happened yet. This one's really good, I might have to have more of it. That wraps up the day. I'll just finish up with paperwork and then I'll be heading out.